What we human beings want to do always on this planet is to climb mountains, you know. And sometimes I think we forget that we have to come down from a mountain too before we are climbing the next higher one.
Today I am going to talk about FALCO. Alright, I gotta tell you something before we even start. When I was young, in the 80s, it was a different world. It wasn't like the radio was from the top down with programming directors that said, oh, here's the songs you're going to play. There were DJs, and these DJs would play anything that was great, no matter where it came from. That's what started the American music revolution, was DJs, talented DJs who could hear something and say, oh yeah, that's so great, and they'd play it. Like WBCN in Boston when I was a kid, they would play Led Zeppelin, they would play Amy, what you wanna do, country song, they'd play this, FALCO, whatever. As long as it was great, they'd play it. Nowadays, it's gotten too politically correct. Like I see a lot on the NPR music, I'll see articles like,
there's not enough women in country music. So what are you going to do, sign a bunch of women in country music? It doesn't matter, because people are going to love a song. That's all that matters in music. And it's like I was watching an interview on here with FALCO earlier.
And he said, she was talking about videos, because this is back in the 80s, and she's like,
what do you think of this new videos format?
Well, I had never seen a video make somebody like a song.
It doesn't matter how great the video is if they don't like the song. It doesn't matter what color you are if they don't like the song. It doesn't matter that you're a PC, transgender, whatever, if they don't like the song. All that matters in music is the song. Period. And it's always been that way. I think music is the most diverse thing. There's been bands, there were doo-wop bands that were black and white all mixed together, doing great music back in the 50s.
Anyways, FALCO. This guy comes along from Austria.
And they did an English version of the song, and nobody liked it. Everybody liked the German version of it. And he was white rapper from Austria singing about Mozart Amadeus in the 80s. This is like 1982, 83. This video is from 85, but I think the song came out in like 82 or 83.
Even in the wrong language, nothing mattered. All that mattered was that the song was great. So all we got was a record. I had a record of this, and the record was cool.
But we never saw it live. Now on YouTube, I found this video of him doing it live, and it's absolutely phenomenal.
Let's check it out. Wait.
And I gotta tell you, my neighbor's from Europe, and he's telling me FALCO was huge in Europe, and there's a lot of mystery around his death. Nobody knows quite what happened to FALCO. Let me know what you know, because I find a lot of mixed things on the internet, and I can't even say what happened to him. He died pretty young, but there's a lot of speculation about what happened. If anybody has any solid information, I would love to know it, because I think this guy is
a pioneer to be rapping like this in the 80s in a different language and be number one around the world with it. Right there, you know the guy's bad to the bone. He just step up, come on, Amadeus, and boom, you get goosebumps from it already. And look at this band. I mean, this band is huge. He's got, look at the backup singers he's got. It's just the sound they put out is just huge. It sounds almost like an opera. I'm going to tell you another thing before it even gets to it. This is probably the only rap song. This is 35 years old, and I bet there's not, can't think of another rap song since or before that actually modulates. Listen to what's going on here. This is like a symphony almost. He's rapping on it, but it's just like a symphony pouring out of this guy. This guy was bad to the bone. That would never make it to radio today in America. There's no way. The radio today is
Pre-programmed, bought and sold, what major label thinks you would like. I've been there. I was in Nashville writing songs for publishers, and they don't think about, oh, that's inspired from your life. They told me write songs like you're writing for 5-year-olds. That's what they tell you. This, back in the 80s and earlier, I think it was 1996, was a Telecommunications Act that Clinton signed in that handed radio to corporations. That was the big change. But before, you'd get stuff like this.
FALCO from Austria rapping in German and killing it.
I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Please subscribe.
If you have it in your heart to push a little subscribe button, I sure would appreciate it. Peace and love. See you next time.